All reactions in this program are improvised and have not been rehearsed. Portions of said reactions not affecting the outcome have been edited and/or recreated. Warning, this is what years of being a pack rat will do to you.
And now it's time for What's on this tape? For almost 20 years, I've had over 400 VHS tapes sitting in boxes, gathering dust. But enough is enough. Now it's time to do some spring cleaning. Right here, I've got a box of 20 tapes with no labels. It's a complete mystery what's on them. Until now. So join me as I finally find out what's on this tape. 11.
Okay, so this one has another episode of The Life of Birds. This one called The Mastery of Flight. Okay, fast forward. This one is called Meat Eaters. They also eat flesh, and the number among them... Okay, on to the next one.
12.
Some Craig Ferguson. I miss him. Whoop. So this looks to be a show about tapas. It's one of those foodie shows on KQED. Is that Padma Lakshmi hosting? I guess it is. And aside from the first few seconds, this episode looks to be complete. And now, about 54 minutes into the tape, we've got some DWTV programming. I seem to be finding a lot of that lately. Evidently, it's some kind of Euro cable channel for upper class audiences, I guess. Fast forward. I'm looking. Ooh, Ellen. Channel surfing, probably. So now we have some David Letterman here. Let's see how much. Okay, now we're back to Ellen after 8 minutes of Letterman. I wonder when this aired. Reggie Bush. I guess that's the guest today. So, yeah, this must have aired, I don't know, I'll just look up Ellen Reggie Bush on Google and I'll find out when it aired. Okay, looks like 2008. All right, now we jump forward to an hour and 48 minutes into the tape, and it's, that Ellen episode isn't complete, and neither is this, whatever it is on DWTV. And so that concludes the 2 hours and 3 minutes that are on this tape. On to the next one. Oh, Ellen again?
13.
Okay, let's see now. Ooh, little glimpse of Simpsons. And I think this looks like The Wiz. Not sure when this adaptation was made. I don't know if it's the, 70s version or what. It looks a little bit more recent. I mean, but the blurry picture is not helping. Okay, looking at that logo, it looks like this was on the Movieplex channel. That channel that plays nothing but movies 24/7. All right, going forward, an hour and 2 minutes into the tape, let's see what comes up next. A Universal picture. Yep, I knew it. Those big-ass yellow letters are a dead giveaway. Oh, Peter Frampton. The Bee Gees. Yep, I knew it. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I've actually never seen this. All right, so that was complete. We're now about 3 hours and 1 minute into the tape, and it looks like Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid is coming up next. Yep, there it is. There's Steve Martin in all his black and white glory, albeit blurry from the, cable signal. Maybe some squirrels have been chewing on it, who knows? And now further in, 4 hours and 32 minutes into the tape, let's see what we've got. Oh, The Cheap Detective, Neil Simon, with Peter Falk and Margaret, Sid Caesar, and other people I sort of like. Oh, Madeline Kahn. Let's see if this one's complete. All right, we're approaching the 6-hour mark of the tape. Oh, and it is not complete. Oh, but looks like it's got the remainder of something underneath it. And that something is, I don't know, some kind of Western. Is that John Wayne? I have no idea. I don't really watch Westerns. Anyway, that's it for this tape. Let's see what's on the next one.
14!
Can you read that? I don't know if I can. This one is called Signals and Songs. And it looks like that's the only one on this tape.
15!
All right, it looks like we got some PBS special with, yeah, that's Julie Andrews. And those two on the left and right must be, well, it reminds me of Some Like It Hot. I mean, I'll have to look this up. This looks like an interesting kind of special. Okay, so it looks like this is definitely Broadway related. Recorded off KQED. Ugh, that better not be Celine Dion. All right, 30 minutes into the tape, it looks like we got some kind of blurry footage. Really, really, really bad antenna signal. Must be a soap opera of some kind. Ugh, I wouldn't want to sit through this. Let's go further. Ooh, 53 minutes into the tape, and now we've got Mario Cantone on Rosie O'Donnell. I hope that impression's not racist. Oh, wow. World Trade Center Relief Fund. This must have been very, very shortly after 9/11. Oh, hey, that must be Christine Ebersol. She was on SNL for one season in the 81-82 season. And she's done pretty well for herself since then. All right, 1 hour, 9 minutes into the tape, and we've got Oprah interviewing Laura Bush. Oh, God. I don't know about you, but I'm going to skip further ahead. All right, now we're in 23 minutes into the tape, and now we're into Charlie Rose interviewing, that's Bono from U2. Oh, is that Kissinger? Okay, some news pundits. Oh, Hillary. Wow, he's got many guests on this show. This must be a best of special. That must be Jane Goodall. All right, now we're an hour and 55 minutes into the tape, and we've got some Nat King Cole here. This must have been like when he had his own show or something. Is this PBS? Let me check. Oh, there's Ella. My mom really likes her. I guess it is PBS. This must be a pledge drive for KQED. Yeah, those were always interesting, seeing those growing up. Wonder if they still have them. Okay, this looks like it must have been from the early 90s. Ooh, that orange character next to Oscar is actually his Spanish counterpart, Osvaldo El Gruñón. And this is definitely from the early 90s because I have a recording of Sesame Street from around that time that has that very KQED members screen. And here we got more Nat King Cole with, Mahalia Jackson. Nelson Riddle. This must have been a Christmas episode. There's Mahalia. All right, much later in the tape, we're at 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our thanks to Stuff Smith, Count Basie. All right, now we're 3 hours and 3 minutes into the tape, and we're back to Charlie Rose. Ooh, looks like he's profiling the producers. Woohoo, Nathan and Matthew. All right, I'm gonna watch this later. All right, 3 hours, 30 minutes into the tape. The interview with Nathan and Matthew is complete, and it looks like, you know, a little bit more of the KQED pledge drive was recorded over, but looks like a lot of it remains. And they're selling some Nat King Cole compilations on cassette. Okay, having gone through the rest of the tape, which lasts about 5 hours and 9 minutes, it looks like the rest of the tape has all Nat King Cole material as shown on KQED during pledge season. And fortunately, one of his guests is Harry Belafonte. This is really good quality footage. Whoever claims this tape is going to be lucky.
16.
Can anybody read that?
UPN.
Okay, looks like we got some Star Trek here. This must be a retrospective, as they call it. Oh, I was right. It's called The Ultimate Trek, Star Trek's Greatest Moments. Ooh, Jason Alexander. Okay, so it looks like we're about 58 minutes into the tape, and it looks like Jason has fulfilled his fantasy of being Captain Kirk or something. I mean, hey, he's the executive producer. Why not? Oh my God, what is this? It's the last few minutes of the Maury Povich show, only it's a game show. I have not heard of this, but it seems a lot like the game show we have on NBC today, which is called The Wall. Oh, is it called like 21? I have not heard of this show. I might have to look it up. Yeah, it is called 21. Okay, The West Wing. I remember when this was a big thing. Take This Sabbath Day. That must be the title of the episode. That's good to know. Means I don't have to do any research on it. All right, 2 hours into the tape, and we've got the Star Trek special complete with commercials from UPN, and we've got the West Wing episode complete with commercials from NBC, and right after that, it keeps rolling into Law and Order. Let's see if that's complete with commercials. All right, looks like it does have commercials. And, Juliana Mark. Oh, that must have been the week she hosted SNL. They would quickly put promos together like that. All right, so 3 hours in, Law and Order is indeed complete with commercials, and now we've got like the end credits of a Friends episode, and 2 minutes of commercials. Okay, we're back to UPN, it looks like. Oh boy, another episode of Voyager.
Sex, greed, treachery. MT2K.
February 29th. Must have been 2000. That was a leap year. Tsunkatse. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the title of this episode. And it is indeed complete with commercials. Woohoo! Okay, Tia Carrara. Ooh, Relic Hunter. I wonder if this episode is complete. Oh! Looks like we've got the last few minutes of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All right, 2 minutes later, we're 4 hours and 5 minutes into the tape, and it looks like we have The Practice. Okay, and the news that night was about flood fears. Oh, remembering Schultz. Yeah, this must have been in February 2000. Okay, fortunately, it looks like this episode of The Practice is complete with commercials. So good news for fans of that. Okay, going a little further, it looks like we got a small glimpse of Buffy, and right after that, aha! Jane Krakowski. Whatever show this is, it's definitely not 30 Rock. Okay, Ally McBeal, it looks like, with a special appearance by Haley Joel Osment, who must be playing that cancer boy right there. All right, and 6 hours, 3 minutes into the tape, we have a complete episode of Ally McBeal, except for, like, probably the cold open. Okay, some KTVU news, a little glimpse of Angel, and that's it. On to the next tape.
17.
Okay, History Channel. Oh, from history to mystery. Looks a little bit damaged at the beginning. Maybe they were switching speeds. I don't know, but okay, that's a good improvement. Foyle's War, Series 2. It's not something I would sit through, really. Looks like the name of this episode is 50 Ships. Let's see if it's complete. Okay, so 1 hour, 25 minutes into the tape, it looks like the episode is complete. Oh, Derek Lamb, I like his work. Also like Edward Gorey's work. But, yeah, I think the titles are probably the only thing I like about that show. And this bumper, Be More PBS, looks like it's from the mid to late 2000s when they came up with that slogan. Be More PBS. Okay, so this is a TiVo. This is some TiVo screen. So now we have part of an episode of Letterman, and his guests are George Clooney, and I think that's Norah Jones. Yeah, it's got to be Norah Jones. All right, so that's the last 37 minutes or so of... now we got some Craig. Probably not that much, though, because the tape's almost out. And that's the end of that tape.
18.
So, going through this tape, it is 2 hours and 42 minutes of absolutely nothing on it. But, I checked the audio, and it appears to be a dub of the home video release of To Die For. But, I think I'll just call it blank, because that's basically what it is. I mean, if there's no picture, then, you can record over it, do anything you want with it. It's blank.
19.
Looks like this one has no sound. Looks like a guy playing whack-a-mole. This is raw footage, it looks like, of something with a blue screen. Let me check it out. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Dum-de-dum. Another shot. Ooh, whoa. He's still playing whack-a-mole. Ooh, what was that? What did that slate say? 6023 comedy. I have no idea. All right, moving forward, we've got the POV shot of the guy playing whack-a-mole. Whack. More slate. This is multiple takes. Multiple takes with no sound. This guy must have had fun this day. Okay, something with a meter maid, something with a tax collector, something with a mother. This is for something. I don't know what it's for. A mime. And 39 minutes into the tape, we've got blank, empty space. Oh, but look, it decided to come back, and we're back with the tax collector. Shooting from another angle, it looks like. Forward. Okay, something with a lawyer. And there's the mime again. Ooh, something with a phone booth. And some looks like some kind of Superman type thing. Wait a minute. What's that logo on his chest? Okay, another angle. Oh, Eureka! This is raw footage of a series of IDs for Comedy Central. Most likely from the latter half of the 90s, back when they still had that style of logo. This is a pretty remarkable find, I say. Okay, it looks like he's on a blue mattress, which will be keyed out in post to make it seem like he's flying through the air. I think that's what this is. Oh wow, that's a guy sitting in the chair playing pinball. I think I've seen this spot somewhere. Oh, there's the same actor, it looks like. Same guy as Whack-A-Mole, it looks like. Okay, looks like that's the end of that tape. Let's move on to number 20. Jane Buckingham. I think she was kind of a controversial figure in 2019. I sort of remember a news story about her, but I'd have to verify. Let's see, what is this? KPIX News? Not quite. Buzz up, buzz up, buzz up, buzz up, buzz up, buzz up, buzz up. Whoop. Oh, so it's 60 minutes. I'll have to look up the air date for that one. And it looks like there are commercials in this. And this is a tribute to Ray Charles, it looks like. Oh, Willie Nelson and Quincy Jones. Yeah, this must be from 2004. That was the year he passed away, I believe. More commercials. The Coach. So it looks like this is an incomplete episode of 60 minutes, and it runs for about 37 minutes, after which we have blank, empty space. And that concludes going through this box of tapes. If any of these tapes are interesting to you, I'm actually giving them away. Just follow the link in the description and you'll see which ones I have available for giveaway. Note, I didn't say for sale, for giveaway. And I will see you in the next video.
Adios, muchachos. Stay tuned for the next episode of What's on This Tape? Where even more hidden content will be revealed.